First, there was nothing. And then God said, "Let there be light." Big explosion. Now there was light. But also something else called Bloons Monkey City. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to play the game in the best and most optimal way. Jesus approved. Anyway, we start off by listening to this bozo and attacking the balloons next to us because we're psychopaths. And after vibing to the awesome music and a couple of hundred dead balloons later, we have won the round. Very nice. And now we have taken this tile. And on the tile we shall create a new home, Dirt Monkey. Now that we have tested the waters, we are able to go on a rampage killing all nearby and vulnerable balloons. Yay! So, now that we've slaughtered numerous of balloons, we are able to expand our population and set up a research center for the Dirt Monkey. We also set up a tag shooter factory because isn't it fun to force monkeys into highly dangerous machinery? Now, I do understand that I just entered a medium difficulty area, but I'm stupid, so it'll be fine. Wait. Using the magnificent power of Dirt Monkeys, we have bested thy balloons and we have taken thy duchy of Shrekia. But I am not satisfied. We require more. Okay. My appetite for power shall never end as I've grown addicted to the substance, and after setting up my team of monkey bros, it became more so a game of winning than anything. Kinda feel like school all over again, but instead of learning math and algebra, we're learning how to slaughter innocent civilians. And after many very close calls, I eventually won, meaning I was able to place my... After a failed attempt at getting more power, I raged and then proceeded to conquer much of the neighboring territory around me, expanding my monkey team a whole bunch to the point where we were unstoppable. This allowed us to continue our criminal crusade to slaughter thy balloons. I increased the numbers of tag shooters as I get pleasure out of watching monkeys suffer, and I got 4 bomb towers as it was Allah's wish. I also got the research centers for each tower to make sure no one was stupid besides me, and I also started working on a second farm, and I made place for a third and fourth. These farms would be the start of a new era for the nation. A new path shall be paved, and we shall stick it up to the rich. Communism! After realizing that conquering isn't enough to get rich, I decided to start a communist regime. Set up the Union of Socialist Monkey Republics. During all of this, I began my slow devolution into madness as I began the creation of a dictatorial state within my city. Big words. I took over the banks and seized the means of production, taking all the wealth for my own. Now, sadly, this game doesn't have a tax system, which kinda sucks, but I still took over the wealth of my monkeys. The IRS lost track of my daily dictatorial income, and I managed to gain even more money. And I decided to partake in the real contested territory to spread the revolution to every part of the globe. Then I fared miserably. I increased the land area of the commune and then set up a ninja district which would work as my KGB to interfere in global affairs. We took out all of the blue American balloons with ease and I further spread communism amongst my people. But there wasn't any time to rest and I must spread the revolution further by committing more war crimes, which will eventually make my city stronger, smarter, and better. This all my dear beloved submarine friends, and yet I made my way over, taking out all the tiles next to it, and then promptly losing to camel balloons because I suck. This loss led me further down a rabbit hole of sadness, and I began to purge anyone who doubted my actions. But first, I had to research more and get to level 10 so that I could place another beautiful banana farm to increase production and gain tax-free income. Which means more beautiful money for me, I mean the people. The people. After this beautiful expansion of farms, I decided to conquer more territory up north, taking it in the Winter War and setting up my own sniper district. These snipers would kill any American capitalist pigs coming this way, but something fell off. A bit weird. It seems that our infrastructure is lacking and I'm going to change this. Pouring all my gold into roads may not be the best idea, but I'm doing it anyway, just to make my city look beautiful and stunning. I was proud. I wanted my struggle to become the best, like no one ever was. Truly beautiful. I can finally rest. While sleeping, I had a weird dream. It felt like some weird being was telling me to change and abandon the economy. The voices in my head were getting louder and louder. So I set up a new capitalistic regime which would feed all the money to me. And thus I felt ready to finally take on the submarine. And after failing thrice and realizing that you need a lot of stuff to beat this, I gave up and got some boomerangs. And I got their upgrades and then noticed this weird ass temple thing. And using my natural ooga booga instincts, I attacked hoping for a quick and easy win. But that didn't come so quickly and I had to spend a good 50 balloon stones to beat the level, all for some random ass box. I got some wizards, so then I thought, I'm lazy, and looked up a guy to gain XP quick. Sadly, I didn't find one, and then I sat in a corner and cried. And my end goal now is to defeat the submarine level, but I must rest. once more. I had a weird dream again with the same figure telling me I am God. God is real. But I don't believe in all that stuff, so I went on with my day. While I was making lunch, the voices in my head got louder and louder and the figure started appearing again. I could hear the popping noise 24/7 and the street party song was getting to my head. Anyway, I spent the next 4 days grinding out the game to level 14 and I got some dartling guns, glue, ice, and a bunch of other stuff. So now I'm gonna put my skill to the test and try to beat the heli mission. It was actually hard and I decided to use my best hours to beat it, being dartling gun, wizard spike, and balloon shipper. At their combined powers, I was able to slaughter all the balloons and even put them to work afterwards. Now, if your name is Dago Dutchman and you gotta upload a video on Sunday, but it's Friday and you're not even done with the script because the damn game is taking so long, what do? Just enter a code and bam, 1 million Bloonstos. Now, I know this is kind of cheating, but at the same time, like, what do you expect me to really do? With my new and enhanced powers, I took to the final boss fight, being the submarine. Let's see how it goes.